Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's crucial for every single relationship, whether it's with your partner, a friend, or a family member. We're talking about apologies. We all make mistakes, right? It's a part of being human. But how we handle those mistakes, how we say "I'm sorry," can make all the difference between healing a rift and making it wider. A bad apology can sometimes feel worse than the original mistake. It can sound defensive, insincere, or like you're just trying to get out of trouble. But a good, heartfelt apology, that's a powerful tool for rebuilding trust and strengthening your connection. So, if you've ever found yourself stumbling through an apology or feeling like your sorries are falling flat, stick around. We're going to break down the art of apologizing effectively, step by step, so you can mend fences and move forward stronger than ever. First things first, let's talk about timing and setting. This is the foundation. Trying to apologize in the heat of the moment, when emotions are running high and you're both still upset, is usually a recipe for disaster. It's like trying to build a house during an earthquake. It just won't work. Instead, take a moment to breathe. Give each other some space to cool down. This isn't about ignoring the problem. It's about approaching it with a clear head. Once you're both calm, find a private, quiet space where you won't be interrupted. Turn off the TV, put your phones on silent. Give the conversation the respect and attention it deserves. This simple act of creating a dedicated space shows your partner that you're retaking this seriously and that they have your full, undivided attention. It signals that you value them and the relationship enough to focus completely on resolving the issue at hand. Now, let's get into the apology itself. The first and most important component is to explicitly say the words, "I'm sorry." It sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people try to dance around it. They lines say things like, "I am sorry you feel that way," or "mistakes were made." These are not real apologies. They're non-apologies that shift blame. "I'm sorry you feel that way" subtly implies that the problem is their feeling, not your action. A genuine apology starts with taking ownership. Be direct and unambiguous. Use I statements. Say, "I am sorry for what I did," or "I am sorry for what I said." This clarity is crucial. It cuts through the noise and immediately shows that you are taking responsibility for your part in the conflict. It's the starting line for genuine reconciliation, and without it, everything else you say will ring hollow. After you've said you're sorry, the next step is to be specific. A vague apology feels lazy and insincere. Don't just say, "I'm sorry for everything." What does that even mean? It shows you haven't really thought about what you did or how it affected the other person. For example, say, "I'm sorry for raising my voice during our conversation last night," or "I'm sorry that I was late and didn't call to let you know." Being specific proves that you understand what the actual issue is. It's the difference between a blurry, out-of-focus photo and a sharp, clear image. Specificity brings your apology into focus and gives it real substance. This brings us to a really critical part, acknowledging the impact of your actions. This is where empathy comes in. It's not enough to just admit what you did. You need to show that you understand how it made your partner feel. This is the part that truly builds connection and shows you care. You could say something like, "I can see that when I raised my voice. It made you feel disrespected and unheard. That must have been really hurtful, and I'm so sorry I caused that." You're not just apologizing for the action. You're apologizing for the emotional consequence of that action. Try to put yourself in their shoes. What was their experience? Acknowledging their pain without judgment or defense is incredibly powerful. It tells them, "I see you, I see your pain, and I am sorry that I am the one who caused it." This step is often the key to unlocking true forgiveness. Now for a big one. Do not make excuses or add a but. This is an apology killer. The moment you say, "I'm sorry, but," you invalidate everything that came before it. "I'm sorry I yelled, but you were pushing my buttons." See what that does? It immediately deflects blame back onto them. It's not an apology anymore, it's a justification. It turns your sorry into an accusation. A real apology is about your actions, period. It doesn't come with conditions or explanations designed to let you off the hook. Even if you feel there was context, the apology is not the time to bring it up. Your focus should be solely on taking responsibility for your behavior. You can have a separate conversation later about the dynamic of the argument, but the apology itself needs to be clean. Resist the urge to defend yourself. Just own your part. Once you've delivered a sincere apology, the next step is to express a commitment to change. An apology without a plan for the future can feel empty. It's like saying oops and then doing the same thing again next week. Your partner needs to know that you're not just sorry it happened, but that you're going to actively work to make sure it doesn't happen again. This shows that you've learned from the mistake. Be concrete. Instead of a vague "I'll do better," try something specific. For example, from now on, if I feel myself getting overwhelmed in a conversation, I will ask for a 5-minute break to cool down instead of raising my voice. Or, I am going to set a reminder on my phone 15 minutes before I need to leave so I am not late again. This shows you're being proactive and gives your partner tangible hope that things can and will be different in the future. And finally, after you've said your piece, you need to ask for forgiveness and then give them space to process. You can say something like, "I hope you can forgive me." This is important because it respects their autonomy. You're not demanding forgiveness, you're requesting it. Forgiveness is a gift, and it's theirs to give in their own time. They might not be ready to forgive you right away, and that's okay. Pushing for immediate forgiveness can feel controlling and self-serving. It makes the apology about easing your guilt rather than healing their hurt, so respect their feelings. Let them know you're willing to wait and that you lines be there when they ready to talk more. True reconciliation isn't a one-and-done event. It's a process. Giving them that time and space is a final, powerful act of respect that reinforces the sincerity of your entire apology. So let's quickly recap the key steps to a powerful and effective apology. 1. Choose the right time and place. 2. Say, "I'm sorry" clearly and directly. 3. Be specific about what you're sorry for. 4. Acknowledge the impact your actions had on them. 5. Don't make excuses or use the word "but." 6. State your plan to change and avoid repeating the mistake. And 7. Ask for forgiveness and give them the space to process. It might sound like a lot, but with practice, this becomes a natural way of communicating with respect and empathy. Remember, a great apology isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength, integrity, and a deep commitment to the health of your relationship. It's about choosing connection over being right. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope these steps help you navigate those difficult conversations with more grace and effectiveness. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on building stronger, healthier relationships. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's one thing you've learned about apologies that has made a difference in your own life? Sharing our experiences helps us all grow. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.